I'm actually very upset. Sorry, my pants are falling down. Because I just recorded literally like a 30-minute video on my phone. I was like, yeah, whatever. Talk about some stuff. And then, oh, this is kind of pretty. Anyway. And a stupid bitch me decided to have these plugged in and use this, but obviously you can't hear because it's not plugged in. But all throughout the video, there's the sound of the mic, and I was really talking about some great things, but now there's just all those fucking sounds in the background, and I know if anyone were to fucking watch it, they're literally not going to be paying attention to what I'm saying, they're going to be paying attention to the fucking sounds. But anyway, maybe that was the universe. Trying to silence me because maybe I was talking maybe I was really onto something. But anyway, my phone's on 14%, so maybe that's the universe trying to silence me again because maybe it'll turn off. So let's just keep it concise. I don't really know what to do right now in my life. I have people that I'm so connected to emotionally. It's a weird concept to people who are just not like that, which kind of what I was talking about in my long video was, obviously I don't process emotion very much like a normal person. I'm very unemotional, but I'm also very emotional, but I'm also just very sensitive. But I also sometimes exist purely in my head, but also sometimes I experience emotions so intensely, like really intensely, because my emotions or my ability to sense the world or basically feel instead of analyzing is just so repressed that when it's not repressed and I get out of my head and go into my heart, it's just so fucking intense, but it's not all the time. So I do understand those people who experience such intense emotion because I do in those small amounts of experiences that I go through, but also because I'm so aware and I'm so present in every moment because I'm stuck on earth and I'm so realistic and I'm always thinking I'm always thinking about how I feel, because when I feel, I think, and when I think, I feel, that I hold on to those experiences and I just think wow, this is some people's reality. They feel like this all the fucking time. No wonder they're crazy, but anyway. I'm just in love with emotional people. And it sucks because I don't want to hurt them, but I don't know if they realize that they're hurting me because I'm also very emotional. And that's the key to my life right now, is just telling I've come to terms with it. I just need everyone else in my life to realize that I am so sensitive. It's just in a way that I don't think people can understand. What does that sound? Bitch, I said what I said. I'd rather be famous instead. Do you know what I mean? I understand people so well. I understand what they need. So if I love someone, I'm not going to do this to just anyone, but it's someone that I care about. I'm going to try and change myself to be what they need, and I'm going to absorb their emotions because I can handle it. But the thing is when I let someone in, my emotions become theirs and their emotions become mine. So it's just, I need someone in the long term that wants to just, my approach, my emotions. I'm not a dramatic person. My emotions aren't dramatic. My approach to life is not dramatic. But what is dramatic is the way that I communicate and the way that I love. And I need someone who's on board with that, because I can't have someone forget about me. I'm not a second choice. I will literally do anything for someone, especially if I love them, because I love them. And I can't be around someone that's going to forget me, because I do not forget anybody. Literally, nothing gets erased from my brain. People are so important to me. It just sucks that I literally fade out of people's brains, so easily. I'm so thankful. So thankful. But anyway, that's not what this video is about. This video is about the emotional people. because I am an emotional person. Just two sides to me that coexist. It's not one or the other, it's both. And I'm such a sensitive person. I'm a very sensitive person. I'm stupidly sensitive. And I don't really feel that often, but when I do, it's very intense. And I understand people well, I understand the world, I understand emotions well without having to feel them. And I think a lot about the way I feel, because when I think, I feel, when I feel, I think. And because of that, I know myself well. And because I know myself well, I understand this world and where I fit and how I... Oh my God. This table needs to be wiped down. The only reason I stopped is because there's marks on this table from when my sister had a party, and I know Mum and I did these tables not that long ago, and Mum cares a lot about these tables, and I don't want her to get mad because there's marks on it and I want her to stress. So I'm gonna go get a cloth and wipe that down so that it's gone, because I care about my mother. Like, I don't care about any random bitch that walks past me, but I care about my mother because I love her and I want to help her, and I don't want her to get mad about that because it's really not a big deal. Like, babe, like, you're gonna have a breakdown because there's a mark on the table. Oh my God, like, shut the fuck up. Like, it's not that serious. Do you understand what I mean? Like, I'm more than happy to comfort someone when they're being emotional, but if you're literally I'm dramatic too in my own ways. Not all the time. Like, I'm sure I've done so many things where our friends are just like, Yoshi, you're so fucking dramatic for what? But like, am I gonna have a breakdown because there's a mark on my table that can literally, all I have to do is walk over, get a cloth, wet it, and it's done. Like, why do I need to fucking cry over that? Like, what's the point? Anyway, back to these emotional people. Like, I'm literally telling you this, and it's just funny that I'm putting this on a YouTube video that no one's gonna watch, just in case people do watch. Like, either if you're one of my friends or someone that knows me, like, you can do what you will with this information. If you're a random person that doesn't know me, welcome to my world, please. I'm so attracted to certain types of people that are just so intense. I'm an intense person as well. It just doesn't really show through because I can't show my emotions. We've fucking been through there so many times. If I get close enough to someone to let my real self shine through, I can see that, like, I can be a lot, but thankfully it's not all the time. Like, girl, oh my God. People think I permanently, like, I'm literally winning the I don't give a fuck war, like, 90% of the time. And it's true, because, like, fuck everyone. Like, fuck these bitches. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, I'm not going to, like, have a breakdown because, like, I'm not gonna give in. Like, bitch, if you're trying to stifle me, good fucking luck. Like, I'm off in La La Land. Give me 2 seconds and I've got Shinigami Eyes by Grimes playing in my head. Oh my God. That music video, though, wow. Something about you feel like a dangerous. Right now I'm in a state of mind. I wanna be like all the time. Ain't got no tears to cry. So I'm picking it up, I'm loving, I'm living, I'm picking it up. Yeah. Anyway, back to this. I've got to stop this soon because my phone literally might turn off. That's so true. Anyway. Okay, back to what I really wanted to say. It's just becoming more apparent that, like, even though I'm so logical and I'm so analytical and I'm so unemotional, literally emotion is just a part of our brain. Like, all these deep feelers in the world, like, you have a brain too, bitch. Like, your brain is doing the same things my brain is doing. Like, the different parts of our brain are activating at the same time. Like, the same parts. Like, I'm just like, how can I have so much intensity behind me but just be so unemotional? I don't get it. But I do get it now. And that's why I get along with really emotional people, because I understand emotion. Like, I feel it too. I feel it too. One of my songs that I put on my album, I feel it too. Like, I feel like, oh my God, I just feel in my own way, but I feel, trust me, like, I know exactly what you're going through. Stop hiding from me, bitch, because I've been through it too. But also, I am very realistic, but I'm also like the cosmic web. Because, like, I don't know how to say this. Why am I scared to say it? It's not anything bad, but it's just, there are just some people I've met in my life that I'm literally connected to for the rest of my life. Like, like, our bond is so strong. Like, I'll say it. I don't think they will ever admit it to me, but that's the thing. That's why I'm so powerful, and that's why I always have the upper hand, because I know, even if they won't tell me, I know. Because I understand people well and I can read them like fucking a book, no matter how hard you try. So I always act upon my instincts, which are always correct. So that's the thing. It's like if someone knows something that they're not telling you, but you figure it out, and you basically tell them that you know, whether directly or indirectly, you know, their first thought process might be like, oh my God, how the fuck did you know that? But, they don't want to say that. Either two people, they're going to be like, oh my God, how did you know that? And then the other type of person, sorry, the other type of person will be the ones that go in their head. They're going to be like, how the fuck did you know? But what they're going to say is, I have no idea what you're talking about. You don't think I do that too? You don't think all the fucking bitches in the world that do that, I fucking like snatch and put them under my arms because I'm like, you are a genius. You are changing the world. You are fabulous. Like, I need to be your friend or lover or like soulmate. Soulmate? Anyway, I don't want this to turn off, so let's just hurry the fuck up. But yeah, basically, like, there are people like that literally I know exactly what they're thinking, and I feel like I scare them because they're faced with someone like me who is just not emotional, and they're just like, how the fuck does he understand emotions so well? I just do, bitch. Like, this is my life. Like, I'm very sensitive, but it's just in my head. Like, I can't stress it enough. Like, oh my God. It's same but different. Just embrace it, bitch. Got a notification from Solitaire. Not like I'm gonna play, but I really do need to play. Okay, let's finish this fucking video. Anyway, I'm just like, we're connected. I know those people will never admit it, that they love me so much that it scares them how much they love me, which is fine, because I will actually tell them that I'm literally, like, I'm connected with you forever. Like, I can't get rid of you, which scares me sometimes, but like, it's just life. And now that emotion meets that realism that I have, and that's why I'm so powerful, because I'm just like, your emotions are mine. Like, you have so much power over me. Like, you can crush me, you can break my heart. And like, you're never going away. But that's the thing. I know that that's my position in their life, that they're thinking about me and going, he has so much power over me. Like, my existence, like, depends on you, which is such a weird thing, but my existence doesn't depend on the other person, but I love them very much. I'm like, I just want you to love me. That's all. I just want you to love me because I love you. And I know you love me too, so why do you keep hiding from me? I love you so much. Like, I know this connection that we have is something that we don't need to use words for. Like, it's a connection that it's one of those connections that I would only see in like movies, or be something that seems too far out of reach to ever reach it. But I've had it, I've experienced it. I'm like, oh my God. But it's beautiful as much as it is upsetting and devastating and thrilling and exciting and horrific and terrifying. But I got sad like a while ago, because I was like, I don't want to be like this. I don't want to have this experience in love. I just want it to be okay. I just want it to be simple, but this is who I am, and this is my purpose, and those are the type of people that I want to build a relationship with, because if I can overcome that, we can overcome our differences and find a way for two extremes to find connection in each other and support and safety and real love, that is something that would make this life worthwhile. The fact that I'm going to meet the same end as every other human before and after me in the history of the world, long before I was here and long after I am gone, it upsets me. It really does. But having a love like that supports me, something that is so beautiful and is so out of this world, something strong enough to actually make me feel something, that would make life worthwhile. That would make living, that would give me a purpose. I just don't know what to do, because I don't want to get stuck in an endless cycle of cat and mouse of competition of who's stronger, who doesn't care, who cares the least, when we both do. When we know we both care about each other, but we have to act like we don't. When we can't communicate, we feel the same way. I know they feel about me. I know you feel like this towards me, but you won't tell me. And I will say it on a video that I'm putting on YouTube, but I won't say it to your face because you won't trust me. You won't believe me when I tell you that. So what do? How do I show you? How do I make you feel? How do I show you how I really feel? Anyway, welcome to my world.